Hello and welcome back to Gardening and Allotment Tips podcast. It's been a while since we've done these podcasts, but hopefully they are starting to come back and be more prominent now. So make sure you click that subscribe button if you're not following me, and then you'll get notified when new episodes are scheduled or uploaded, and you will be the first to listen to them. So what have we been up to? Well, we've been doing a lot of Facebook lives, we've been on Instagram, we're now doing TikTok lives. So if you're not following me on social media, make sure you check out Gardening with Ben on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and give me a follow, and then you'll see my live videos as well. So what are we talking about today? Well, today we are going to be talking about my favourite weeding tool. Yes, my favourite weeding tool. It may not be the job that I like doing, weeding. It's one of the worst jobs that I hate it. But if we didn't have weeding to do, there'd be no garden work to do whatsoever. We could just sit back, relax and enjoy it. But unfortunately we can't. We have to keep fit and get them weeds out. And I've certainly been doing it today. And if you've not seen my Instagram or Facebook today, you won't know what my favourite weeding tool is. And my favourite weeding tool is, it's not anything special what you can go to the specialist supermarkets or hardware stores. There's all them tools out there what are specialising in getting weeds out and stuff like that, and can be quite expensive. None of these setting fire to weeds and stuff like that. It's very plain and simple. And my favourite tool is a kitchen fork. Yes, the fork what you will eat your meals with. Don't use your best silver. Just use a nice old cheap metal kitchen fork, and you will find plenty in charity shops, and that is one of the best weeding tools that I use on the allotment. And why is that? Because you can get out so many easy small weeds. All you have to do is just scrape along the top of the soil, a bit like you would with a rake, but just a small little man fork. And you just scrape all the top off the soil, and it just scrapes all these little weeds out and before they get established. And if you do that on a regular basis, you will keep your allotment weed free and looking perfect. You don't need to bother about getting a hoe out and risk damaging the roots or slicing through a vegetable by accident, or just use a normal kitchen fork. And I've done this today on my allotment, and I cleared about 6 of my beds in a couple of hours by just using this kitchen fork. And it doesn't dig right into the soil like a actual fork would or a hand fork, but it scrapes the top off, and it does it fantastic. It loosens the soil up so that when you water, it'll go into feeding all the plants very well and getting all them watered and all the nutrients to them. So that is what my favourite tool is. I've got plenty of other garden tools which I absolutely love, and we'll go into them one day, talking about all the different tools what I do enjoy. But if you're wanting the cheapest of the cheap, just pinch some forks from your kitchen drawer when nobody's looking and take them down to the allotment and have a go at trying it yourself. Let me know if you use a kitchen fork for weeding with, and if you've not tried it before, give it a try and let me know how easy you actually found it using it, because it's brilliant. But just don't put it down somewhere, because you'll end up losing it and you'll end up fetching another kitchen fork, and then you'll end up with no forks left in the house. And that will cause arguments if there's no kitchen forks left to eat your tea with. But I can definitely recommend using that. And you can use it for any other stuff as well, for transplanting. If you've got like cells, plants in cells in the greenhouse, and you need to get them out of the cells, you can just ease the fork in and transplant the plants, and it's a perfect tool for doing stuff like that with. You don't have to go out and spend fortunes on buying all these posh gardening tools. you can just go and use a kitchen fork and it does everything that it needs to do. And over the week we hopefully get all of our plot weeded. Obviously you can't use a kitchen fork on like nettles or dot leaves or stuff like that, because they have got big roots in them and it would struggle to get them out, and you might end up just snapping your fork, but not if it's a posh one, because it'll be nice and thick. But yeah, you can't use it on every weed, but you can use it on all your beds, what you've finally dug over and stuff like that in the past and cleared all the major roots out. It's perfect for all them jobs. So that has been our podcast for today, talking about my favourite gardening tool. And if you've not listened to my other podcast channel, which is my main podcast channel, it's my go-to podcast channel for talking about everything that I've been getting up to at the allotment, or all my tips and advice, or what to plant, or what jobs need doing in the allotment, go and check it out. It's called Gardening with Ben. It's available on all platforms. There's a link in the description. If you click on that link, it should take you to the Spotify site. But yeah, I hope that you've enjoyed this podcast, and if you've not left a rating already, leave a rating. If you're on Spotify, it's a star rating, or if you're on Apple, it's a written review, and it'll help more people listen to it as well. So thanks for listening. Until next time, remember, keep smiling, keep gardening, and keep listening to Gardening with Ben's podcasts.